I've always been fairly consistent when it comes to my favorite things in life. Favorite color, favorite cars, favorite clothes, favorite game, all have pretty much stayed the same for the majority of my life. That holds true even when speaking about Counter-Strike skins. My top 5 favorite knives has pretty much been the same since 2014 with minor adjustments over the years. However, the one place that I constantly find myself changing my mind about is my favorite AK skin. Don't get me wrong, there are definitely some AK skins that have forever solidified themselves in my S tier ranking. But if I've ever started to get bored of a loadout, the first thing I change is the AK. Part of me thinks it's because there are just so many options when it comes to AKs that it's hard to really just pick one. I mean, just to name a few, there's the Neon Rider, the Inheritance, the entire Laminate line, the Slate, the Bloodsport, the Be the Monster. There are just so many amazing skins to choose from. However, there is one that has placed high on my list ever since the beginning. Maybe it's a bit of a basic answer, but the AK Vulcan is truly timeless. With its simplistic color scheme while still managing to have depth, it's always been able to pull my attention away from other AK skins. No matter what loadout I have, I always find myself wishing I had a Vulcan. The skin was just so ahead of its time as well. I mean, this John came out in 2014, and it's still striking the hearts of millions of Counter-Strike players. A couple of days ago, while I was on stream, we decided to go through my old account's inventory history. As many players do from the same era, we found a lot of juicers. Desert Eagle Blaze, Cattle 2015 stickers, and more red lines than I have fingers and toes, but there was one skin I found that really haunted me. It was a field-tested Vulcan with a Cattle 2015 Titan paper in the best position that I applied myself. I honestly don't even remember owning this skin, likely because of my degenerate gambling habits at the time, but as soon as I saw it, the waterfall of regret and guilt showered over me as if I was a blossoming flower in the peak of an ever so nostalgic Midwestern spring that I loved as a kid. Now I know what you're thinking. Christian, it's not even that expensive of a craft. You could literally buy a 4X one right now for less than you pay for your stupid M9 bayonets you're always glazing. And to that I say, make sure you subscribe so I can fund more skin purchases. Skins like this, to me, aren't even about the price. It's not even really about the rarity. It's honestly just the principle of it all. I have a lot of love for Counter-Strikes, and especially the skins in the skin community, as really, I am a collector at heart. I personally just think skins like this are super cool. Obviously, there is a big I crafted it myself factor as well, but it's just the idea of me mindlessly throwing one of my favorite skins of the last decade on some random gambling website 10 years ago as if it was nothing. It just makes me sick. Don't get me wrong, I don't regret my past, nor am I embarrassed by it, as it's taught me a great lesson about cherishing what I have, and taught me to be thankful for where I am and how far I've come. But it definitely stings knowing that if I would have just understood the gravity of what I was doing, I could have had everything I wanted by now. I guess I wish I seen skins the same way I do now back then. Did I really just turn a video about the fucking AK Vulcan into an introspection about me as a person? Jeez, oh Pete's, dude, I might need therapy.